Mat 1. You guys ready? Okay. Whenever you're ready. Okay, Mat 2, you guys ready? Mat 3.
Attempting the outside foot sweep quite a bit over here on mat 1 and looked like she dropped for a single. And we dropped into guard on mat 2. Working hard into the side guard, it looks like. Into Oma.
Did you just say side guard?
You never heard that called side guard before?
We're
What?
done. You've been fired. 5 seconds into this, and you.
Out right into an Oma finish.
Okay. We have Lydia by submission.
Looks like they're kind of exchanging maybe some outside single attempts on mat 3 into a double. Looks like he dropped guillotine there. Arm in. Yeah, looks like an arm in guillotine attempt.
Okay. To the left a little bit. Yep. Gotcha.
All right, so now able to start.
Yep. You ready?
Struggling to get the guillotine finish with the arm in on mat 3. Looks like he's getting close to being able to free the head there. Oh, nope, he's good. Now he's got just the guillotine, and he takes mount. And the ref awards points for the submission attempt on mat 3. Is he attempting a thrusting choke over there? I couldn't quite tell.
I can't. Maria on top.
Looks like he was attempting to set up the armbar.
I just realized I had these switched around. Sorry, folks.
Looks like his coach is attempting to talk him into a hitchhiker escape there. Another submission attempt point, and back into a guillotine. Looks like we're arm in again on that guillotine choke. Should be interesting to see if Bottom can keep his arms from tiring out after all these guillotine attempts. Looks like mat 2, they were attempting to set up an armbar attempt. Yep, and there it is. Armbar finish on mat 2.
Armbar from who?
White belt.
Okay. Okay. That is Samantha Bowling.
Looks like she was attempting to go armbar on the other side, and the way the scramble presented itself, she went armbar on the near side, which was a nice transition. Over here on mat 1, she's got rear mount. Looks like she's trying to set up the rear naked choke. And mat 3, we're back into a guillotine attempt. On mat 2, is this an adult match? Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, this is Brody and Alex. Brody's out of Next Edge Academy. Alex is out of Jiu-Jitsu Okaboji.
Okay. Who's the instructor up there in Jiu-Jitsu Okaboji?
You would ask a question like that. And I'm freezing up on his name right now.
Into a rear mount for Brody. Looks like he's trying to set up maybe a bow and arrow.
Yeah, wrong, like a offside bow and arrow choke, maybe.
Yeah. And on mat 3, can't tell if there was a Nolan by submission on mat 3.
Jeff's over here talking to me like it's my first day.
Okay, I've got to go. My son in the white gi is on mat 3.
Yeah, Caleb and Matthew. Ready? Who was it?
Brody.
I don't need, just by submission. That's the only thing it'll let me do.
1 minute left. You got it. There you go. Good, Ryan. Good.
Ready?
57 seconds, buddy. There you go, buddy. You got it. There you go. There you go.
Hey, Jeff. Who? Okay. John. Ready? Yep.
What's the call on time between matches and
Oh,
see if they're ready to go?
yeah. Yep. 7 minutes usually though.
No, I just mean like because the first match on those.
Yeah. Not the 7 minute rest.
Oh, 7. Oh, okay.
That gi is rolled up to the elbow on mat 3. Looks like she's got an active guard, though. Trying to free her foot. All right.
Yep. Ready? Not.
Looks like we're trying to gain head control there.
So it'll be 1 for Clusterman, and then submission.
Yeah, you can just tell me submission button.
Okay.
Okay.
And drop guard on mat 2. Looks like he's trying to get a collar grip.
By the way, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully everything is looking good from that end.
Looks like there was a brief attempt at a hip bump sweep there on mat 2, whereas on mat 3, doing a decent job maintaining control on that open guard there. Can't quite tell if she's attempting to set up a scissor sweep or
Looked like maybe a balloon sweep there.
Maybe.
You talking about ring 3?
yes.
Yeah.
She might be, yes.
I missed it.
She put his foot in his throat and grabbed both lapels and pulled his throat into her foot.
Like a Modified go-go plot.
Yeah, like a. Don't think I've seen a go-go applied like that before.
I just don't know what else to call it, though.
Yeah, I don't know either.
TP?
Matt.
Yeah,
Chu-
it was Nicole, by the way, on mat 3.
Yes.
Okay. Yep.
Looks like we got an armbar attempt here on mat 1. We got a point for the submission attempt here on mat 1.
Yep, I'll just DQ him. Here, one sec.
We have a rear. Oh, don't cross those feet, buddy.
Should be good now.
Lydia via submission.
Maria just coming out there. Fast like.
She's going for that Vision Quest headlock takedown there. One point for Sonny on mat 3 for the submission attempt.
Oh, man. Ezra close on a submission attempt there. Ezra coming across with the club and big style.
Heavy with the head control, that old Iowa
Bam.
Hawkeye style of wrestling.
Bam. Just banging the head. Aiden doing a good job of being able to get back into guard here. Oh, he might get it back. He might get the back. Maria trying for a double leg takedown. See if she gets it. Yep.
Finishes the takedown.
Noah trying to pass the guard there. Just gets past.
Oh, Americana attempt on mat 3. Be better if he got that elbow down by Sonny's head.
Ooh, it's a tie match over there in mat number 3.
After the Americana attempt.
Yep. I think Maria gets the rear naked choke. Oh.
Ooh, Sonny almost with the rear mount there. Is he going baseball bat?
Yep, got it.
No. Oh.
So right now we got even
Looks like
scores
he's
all
attempting.
around.
Looks like he's attempting a baseball bat here on mat 1, but the grip is just off.
He
And he
gets it,
tapped. He got it. That was a good match. Those kids were going at
Yeah,
it for a while.
that was really close.
Looks like we got a tap on mat 3.
Oh. I missed that one.
We got an adult match here on mat 2.
Oh, you got mat 3.
Mat 3?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yes, sir. One point for the submission attempt on mat number 1 with Avery Johnson. And the submission with. Which one? Okay.
Looks like there was a submission on mat 3.
Yep. Isaiah Klossman via guillotine, I believe.
Isaiah by submission.
I feel bad. I did not do my job on that one. Luckily, they did get the submission because I did not start the time and they started the match.
Looks like on mat 1 here. Oh, there's. Almost looks like he's attempting that Russian tie control on the bottom.
Yeah, mat number 2, you mean?
Yeah, mat 2. Like to see him maintain control of the grip a little bit better on one of the
Ready?
arms to free it. There you go. Now you're working. I would say side guard, but I know of a certain someone who
Yeah,
doesn't
man.
take kindly
Who-
to such things.
Who says the side guard?
Have you never heard it called that before?
What
really?
What are we talking about here?
Okay, so often you know how Hodger will control 2-on-1 and he'll
Like an
pop-
overhook side
Yeah,
control or
so he-
overhook guard?
Well, yeah. So what he'll do is he'll pop it over to the side, and then he will reclose guard like high up on the shoulders with the arm across the body. A lot of people call that side guard
All right.
because typically you're going to see like a couple of things there. You're going to see the pendulum. You're going to see a path to the back. Maybe sometimes a collar choke,
Sure. All right.
making me feel like I'm crazy. Nice attempted hip bump sweep on mat 2, and he takes it. Now has mount. There's quite a stalemate over there for a while, and looks.
Mateo versus Avery, Mariah versus Avery, which we're waiting on. So Grant versus Paul.
Okay.
And then
1-9 or 1-6?
it's 1-6. It's saying 190.
Okay. You want to do the? You want to do that one? Yeah. Okay.
Can't tell if we're attempting to set up an Ezekiel here on mat 2. He's grapevining those legs pretty heavy, attempting to prevent a bridge. And there's the recomposing back into half guard. I don't think I've seen any points yet on mat 2.
I got a kid wondering if he can skip over a match. Can we do that?
Yeah, which one?
Sonny and Caleb.
Yep, that's for Matt.
Three.
Yep.
Yep.
So
So
we'll,
3-8.
Yep. So just
jump
grab.
to 3-9.
Yep. And then just remember or remind me that we have to go back.
And looks like he's attempting shoulder adjust us back into Back into mount, but Bottom's doing an okay job. Would like to see him contain better control at the knee. We got far side underhook over here on mat 2. Let's see if he can maximize that. Maybe an attempt at a deep half guard there for a second, but he seemed to have given up on it pretty quickly. And now we're getting pretty close to an armbar attempt. Curious decision to attempt the armbar with the legs still in between. That was probably...
What do we say on mat 2? I didn't get a chance to watch it. We're gonna have to look
I
at,
would say given the sweep as well as the fact that Blackie held mount for most of the time, I would probably give it to him.
You saying Brody?
Brody, yeah. I mean, he held mount as well as he had the sweep. The other guy had the takedown. That I would. Was it a guard pull? Yeah, I'd probably give it to Brody then.
All right, Brody it is. Your winner by referee decision.
Here on mat 1, we'd like to see Bottom get out on that left hip a little bit more, go out the back door.
Mat 3. By submission.
Looks like we have some teammates competing against each other here on mat 2. A couple blue belts from Next Edge.
Yeah, unfortunately, they had a bunch of guys in their division. Okay, so
Yep, he told us.
so I gotta.
And a snap down, that would probably get points for a takedown. Looks
Yeah.
like there was an attempted X guard and passed into side.
Yeah, that Gi 160 was like a really good division that was looking really, had a lot of good competitors in it. And then just due to the storm, a lot of guys from out of town weren't able to make it. So unfortunately, that whole bracket is guys from Next Edge Academy.
That darn weather. So over here on mat 1,
We have Paul and Grant. Grant is out of Brookings. Paul is a recent Next Edge Academy guy from Sioux Falls. I think Dan got 1 point, but I'm not sure.
what the attempt was.
No, I'm not.
Looks like is he going into Kimura? I can't quite tell. Looks like it.
Abel. 1
Into
point
an
or no?
armbar. And now transitioning into an armbar. Still has that Kimura trap. He's probably going to try to sweep him over. Yep. Might be trying to transition into a reverse triangle here.
Paul, submission attempt or no? Okay.
Yep, into a reverse triangle. Now we're going to try an armbar. Yep, mat 2 tap, Dan Klosterman.
Oh, Zach trying to set up a armbar Kimura situation, going belly down on it. William does a good job of rolling out of it.
It looks like he's cranking on the armbar in the wrong direction. I don't recognize that patch on the back of the mat 3.
That's the Jiu-Jitsu Okaboji, and then the would be the green patch.
Okay.
Pretty excited. 22 lovely viewers right now. I need to see if you have any questions, let us know on the chat.
Looks like
I
we
think
got
I have that
modified
up.
Kesa going on here on mat 2, trying to transition into mount, and there's the mount. Into a back take.
Jamie Tim says, go Avery. Yeah, Avery's got a lot of supporters today. Avery Johnson, or Jorgensen, I believe, in mat number 1 in the Group A.
And a tap on mat 2.
Yeah, Lydia, or I should say Lydia playing in the Group C. Been training with for a little bit over 2.5 years, but the other folks in that division said, we'll go ahead and have her go in that division. So it was it's pretty cool to see some of the other kids let her go in that division.
Performing
Lydia?
pretty well.
Okay. Ready? Okay, and then on mat number 2, it's going to be a sister versus sister, Samantha versus Delilah Bowling, both from Dynamic Martial Arts.
Looks like we lost something. Up. Looked like was there a foot sweep there? I couldn't see behind the ref. Looks like there was a foot sweep on mat 2. 1 point Richardson on mat 3 for a submission attempt.
Yeah, he's 2-0 right now. Right now, I think on mat number 1, Paul's trying to pass. Grant did have that near submission attempt. It was right at 5. So, barring anything else, the refs say I'm going to have to probably give it.
Straight ankle lock attempt does.
We can make
Time. Was
So
there
is that
a point
at the end or no?
And Paul pulls it out right at the end.
Yeah, right at the end. We
Submission by Samantha.
by Samantha on mat number 2.
What's that?
He left me already.
Mat 1 had a. Be right back.
All right, you got to tell me who won. No. Richardson by submission and mat number 3. And that's going to give us going back a match here in mat number 3. I got you. Give me a sec. Yeah. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Back somewhere.
Yes. 2 seconds.
No, you're fine, man. She'll be fine. She's mostly frustrated, but a little bit of ice will help relieve frustration.
Yeah.
Let me just grab one of you guys.
No, I. Jeff. You said Sonny and Caleb, right?
Yeah. That's the one that we skipped.
I know. For some reason, it logged that. So give me 2 seconds here.
You guys are doing a great job at reffing. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I appreciate the compliment.
I know
It's a little different than wrestling tournaments. Like that doesn't scare me. This stuff's a little new.
I used to help wrestle wrestling tournaments, and I run my own tournament. I know how hard it is, so I appreciate you guys stepping in and doing it. It makes a big difference for all of us. Because I honestly swear, the most stressful thing in the world is being the guy at the center.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Well, and then if you miss a call, somebody gets an arm broken. Oh, sorry.
I get you though.
That's why.
Apologize, folks. Okay. David. Go. Oh, you ready? Yep. Give me. Okay. Which. So. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Hey, come here. Hang tight for 2 seconds and then.
We got weird because one of them wasn't present, so we skipped over to the next one, so I think that'll be all.
Yeah. No. Hey. No. Paul. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. I'm just hang over there. 2 seconds. I'm about to explode. Okay. This is too much right now. Okay. Don. Come over here, please.
What you need?
I still need that. That messed me up. So.
Match 5. 1-5.
Okay, and then.
Mariah moves on.
Okay, this is Mariah and Aiden, right?
Yep.
By Mariah wins by DQ.
By DQ.
Okay.
Aiden's out for the day.
Okay.
He's not feeling it.
Okay. And
Should be correct.
okay, who won on yours? Sonny. Okay. Via submission. Sorry, folks. And behind the times, I had to go grab some ice. Who won on mat number? Yep. Okay. I can take you back now. We're better. Ooh, that was rough.
Did you see the result on
Yep.
Sonny versus Taylor?
Yep. Okay.
Mat number 2, Alex, but he did show you. So he's like the next match. So if he wants to know.
Okay. For mat number 2. Okay. All right. Mat number 1 ready? Okay. Go. You have them go, and then see what happens, and we'll break after that. You guys ready? Mat number 3 ready? We'll see how long this match goes. Don. Okay. Pause this one. Winner on mat number 1, Avery Jorgensen. By submission. Armbar. I'm going to go next and then go back to fight order here. Do this one. Bracket. This one did not get recorded for some reason, so match number 2, go to here. Winner by submission, or actually by points, I think, Ezra. Next match.
Doing loop and grab, even
Okay. DQ. I'm loving how he's calling that name. Jacob getting a lot of hype here. Ready? Okay, mat number 1. 2 teammates, Grant and Luke, going against each other. And winner on mat number 2, Ben Ryan, via submission. We'll give so the next match after that's entry. Do they want to do that one or no? Yep. Let me know, guys. Hopefully the audio should sound okay and video should look okay as well. Let me know if you have any issues. Okay. See if we can't make that color a little bit better on mat number 3 here in a second. Oh, tie match over here on mat number 3 between Nolan and Matthew. Oh, and Matthew gets the submission. Yep. Ready? Okay, so mat number 2, we have Brody and Alex. Brody out of Next Edge Academy. Alex out of Jiu-Jitsu Okuboji. On mat number 3, we have Caleb Loaf out of Next Edge Academy and Noah Larson out of Next Edge Academy. Oh, nice submersion. Armbar attempt. Kind of sucks coming off the mat there a little bit. Apologize, guys, if you didn't watch the first few matches. I think I started the stream a little late, but we did record it. So what we'll do is we'll post the beginning matches as a separate video here a little bit later. And a submission on mat number 1 between Grant and Luke. Let's see who got it. And winner via armbar, Luke Stevens. Luke, right? Get. Okay, mat number 1, Mariah and Ezra. Larson by submission against Caleb Loaf. So Noah Larson wins against Caleb Loaf in a gym versus gym match. Or same gym, I guess, match, we'll call it. Okay, Isaiah Klosterman and Nicole Ning. Nicole Ning out of Dynamic and Isaiah Klosterman out of Next Edge Academy. So just a heads up, we're about halfway done with the matches on mat number 3, or excuse me, mat number 1. We're match number 12 out of 17 on mat number 3. Mat number 2 has match 13 out of 21. So about halfway done through the day. And I think it was a submission with Brody Jorgensen on mat number 2.
They're doing no G now?
Yep, we're going to run through. The divisions are smaller, so we're going to run through everything real quick and then award all the medals at the end, and then maybe do an open after that.
Okay.
Okay, again, on mat number 1, we are match 10 of 22. Mat number 2, we are match number 14 of 21. And mat number 3, we are match 13 of 17.
All right, we got a match here on mat 2. I don't believe he went. Did he? Is this? He didn't go gi, did he?
No, he is just strictly a no-gi guy. I get to give him crap, and he is our resident 10th planet guru. So expect a little bit of rubber guard, maybe a little bit of lockdown.
What's his name?
Colin Van Lint. You've trained with him.
I have.
Yes. Yep. Ready? Need to see some more takedown attempt here on mat number 2, just a little bit. Oh, the old backwards roll with the neck. Sometimes that scares the crap out of me that somebody's going to break a neck.
Reminds me a little bit of Bill Goldberg.
Ooh.
Yeah. You shouldn't have. Yeah, we had a couple people pull out of your division, so it should just be no gi after this. I think.
What was the name? Something.
Nice
Mat number
double.
3, Matt Richardson by submission against Sonny Ning.
Nice double leg by Colin on Matt. Little loose on the armbar attempt, but he managed to go right into mount.
I'm thinking of the dude who was making fun of Bill Goldberg.
Oh. So, Craven 2, or Cravan 2, I'm guessing that Van means Van Lint, says, go Colin, little brother. So,
Right into a triangle attempt there on
you
mat
go.
2.
Your little brother's about to get a triangle, maybe it looks like.
And maybe a Kimura attempt.
Oh, yeah, he's just gripping.
Yep, there it is.
There we go. Come on.
Triangle Kimura.
Aaron Mortz, you should be here today. Come on.
He went through DQ, he went through DQ on his, both opponents in this thing. Ezra and Mirai both just grappled together, so we need to go to 115.
1 point Bartholomew on mat 3.
Okay. Don, stay here. I am completely lost by that all. So let's do, this is mat number 1, right? Who won out of this?
Ezra.
Okay. Via submission. Okay. And then next match. Back to fight order. Okay. This one, Avery's going to win, right?
Yep.
Because the DQ. Okay. Up.
I was kind of bringing my waist upwards. Is that bad?
Okay. And then.
Bad. Get
Landed on your face.
Oh, yeah.
When he was putting my arm down the ground.
Yeah, see, you're smarter at me than this. You should be having this job, and I should just do that over there.
Yeah.
You need a helper. That's a lot of stuff.
I still don't feel like I'm doing too bad, though. You guys ready on mat number 2? Good. No, I need that for 2 more seconds. Okay, and then,
That one, they're both there for.
okay, so they need a break, right? And then,
Yeah, Ezra needs a break.
and then 14 you want to do?
Ryan needs a break.
Okay, so then 15, huh?
15.
Okay. Paul and Luke. Yep. Make it happen.
You can definitely tell that Jeff over there on mat 3 is a wrestler because he's calling for action from the boys.
I like, too, the diversity that we have in reffing. We have Paul over here on mat number 1 with a suit on, looking just fly as can be. Poor Jeff, love him to death. Looking, look, he's got the sweatpants on, ready to go. Like
A mustache, of course.
A mustache for
Mustache,
November.
yes.
But it's December now. Oh.
At some point, when a mustache looks nice enough, you just can't give up on it regardless of the month.
Sure. Noah Larson going into mount there on Nolan Bartholomew. Oh, now Nolan trying to go for the back. No
Looks like
hooks
we're
in
setting
yet,
up
though.
a hip bump on Mat 2, and there it goes. One point Nolan on Mat 3.
I'm really liking this match. Those two train together, and it's
Landon Hamilton is not here.
Tap. Nolan wins
I
by
didn't have time to take them out of practice, so we'll just keep each one of those matches.
Nolan wins by submission on Mat 3.
Okay.
Ooh. Go into X. Go into X. There's an X guard. Yeah, well, no, he's kind of on a knee slice already, so maybe not an X guard.
Back to fight order. So now we got mat number 3. We got Zachary and Isaiah, I think. Yep, sorry. Good.
Oh, looks like, oh, no. Almost thought he was going to do a toesy pass there for a second on Mount 1.
I'm going to be right back. I'm going to try to fix the color on that mat.
Sounds good.
What does he mean fix the color on that?
Don't know.
Isaiah getting into mount there, walking around for a head and arm choke, it looks like.
Yeah, looks like he's trying to set up a Ezekiel there.
And Luke Stevens in mat or 1, he wanted to do blue belt, but since he had the white belt on, I made him do the white belt. So ended up working out, though, because if we didn't have anybody at blue belt 190, so he wouldn't have had anybody to go with if he wouldn't have gone a white belt. So
Such is the mango.
Yep, such is the mango.
Yeah, you remember that sketch from Saturday Night Live starring Chris Kattan?
Yeah, and Garth Brooks.
Oh, that was one of them, yeah. Such is the mango. Looks like we've got an armbar attempt on here on Mat 1. You know, that's a... like to see him free that foot in between the legs on Mat 2. I think I've seen a couple attempts for armbar with somebody with the leg trapped.
Yeah, you know, Marcelo kind of does it that way. He'll angle off and then...
Yeah.
But I should say Marcelo used to anyways. I haven't seen him compete in a
there's
hot minute.
There's actually rumor that he's going
gonna
to come
start
back and
up,
compete
yeah.
again.
I mean, he might as well. He's got absolute killers in the room, and if he needs to, I suppose he can just go right next door to Henzo's and get some good training in there as well.
Yeah. And I mean, most of the live rolls that you see...
And we got a submission on mat number 1. Luke via triangle.
And, you know, I got to say that, like, most of the stuff you see on Marcelo Garcia in action or whatever, where he's got live rolls with people, he still competes.
Oh,
very
yeah,
well.
for sure.
One-point bend for a triangle attempt on Mat 2. Looks like we've got an arm triangle attempt on Mat 3. Would like to see him get his chest more square with the mat, but he managed to finish.
Good matches today. Everything. I think we've only had to decide 2, so that makes me happy. I hate deciding matches.
Samesies.
Mat number 3. I'm going to have to give Jeff some crap. He is not letting me know to go. I just hear his bellowing voice. That's
Straight into a rear naked choke.
got to see.
Oh, that is
Nicole Ning doing a 1 point for Nicole. Get it. Ezra? Okay.
Nicole Ning wins by look like a
Against
short
Willem
choke, maybe?
Krattenberg. Yeah, kind of like almost like a face crank, if you will. But and then we have Ezra winning by DQ. I feel bad. Mateo's young in that division. So
All right, Mat 2 is over. It looks like Ben wins by a point.
Speaking of Ben Wynn, lost last night
Lost
to
last
Wilson Hayes. I feel bad because I like those guys both very much. Obviously, I got to favor my boy Ben Wynn, but stayed in a house for a long time with Wilson Hayes. Lost once to him 16-0 in a grappling match. I feel like it was a little bit biased, though. They were giving him points for the back, even though they never got the hooks in. But we were living in the same room together, or the same house together, so it was kind of funny for a match.
Yeah,
so.
I had the match. I had the match 29-28 for Wilson. I had the third round going to Ben, but Wilson controlled the other two pretty cleanly.
Deeks. Thank you guys very much, by the way, for watching. We got 29 viewers in this, and then we've got, looks like Avery's got maybe another arm bar here. Nope, not able to get it. The elbow comes out. Mariah's able to get that out, start to work around. These two probably go against each other all the time in the gym since they're from the same gym. Mat number 3, we got the only men's gi match. So heavyweight, I should say. Bradley Merriman versus Josh Kattenberg. You'll see Josh's son, Willem, also competing today as well. Ooh. And we have a winner on mat number 1, Avery Jorgensen.
She has been very, very good today.
On the armbar. She is.
Yeah.
She is. And then she says, just having fun.
Looks like we've got a single leg X attempt here on mat number 2. Nice sweep.
DQ. Boom.
That was a nice single leg X sweep. Oh, straight into a triangle. Would like to see him posture up there.
Nice.
There. Oh, nice escape. Keep that head tight. Nice escape.
Mat number 3, Bradley establishing mount position there, looking for the arm bar. Brought the leg over a little too late, though. That's one thing that just kills me, like a good arm bar attempt, but then just sitting back too far before you bring the leg coming over, and that's just rough sometimes. Somebody in the chat, if you just make sure that my audio sounds okay and it's not blaring your guys' ears out or it's not too quiet. Oh, and Bradley gets the submission here on mat number 3. Okay, and I think that rounds out our matches for mat number 3.
Nice knee tap on mat 2.
So you guys can hang tight. We've got a few more matches on these other guys, and then we'll probably ask folks that want to do the open and go from there. So we're going to do kids medals first, and then ask everybody for the open, and then finish those out. But we should be pretty close to being done with the day. So.
Okay.
Yep, we got 3 matches left on each. Otherwise, I'd pull from those, but we'll just get those done. You guys can hang out. Are kids doing no G at all? No. Nope, just G. Okay.
Yeah, what'd you think? It was fun? Yeah. Something you want to try again? Yeah? A little more practice, we'll get in there, right?
You and your sister start training with me. I can get you to wipe floors with people. You gotta train with me
That's
first.
what and that's fun. Once you do that with somebody one time, you'll be like, Dad, how come I never?
Looks like we've got a straight ankle lock attempt on mat number 2. Doesn't really have much of a bite on it. Oh, almost looked like an Ashima lock attempt there.
Yeah, he was going to maybe switch. Thanks to Flash 4002 or 4002. So we're going to switch over to just the 2 mats here, and then we're going to start doing an open as well for anybody that wants to do that.
You know, Colin's doing a decent job of kind of controlling the distance there. Brody's been struggling to get past the guard, but just as I say that, Brody takes mount. We got a rear naked choke attempt here on mat 1. Yeah, that's tight. And there it is.
Oh,
we got a submission on mat 1 via rear naked choke.
yeah, and I got these backwards right now.
Are those both no illusions, guys?
Yep. So we got to do it this way. Paul.
And a back
which-
take into
which
a rear
gentleman
naked
won on
choke
mat
attempt
1?
by Brody on mat 1 here, or 2.
Hey, Paul, which one? Gray or black? Black? Black one. Okay.
We got
Luke
1
won
point
on-
for Brody on mat 2, rear naked choke attempt. Colin's doing a decent job
Yeah.
fighting it off.
No, I'll DQ that one.
Would like
Landon
to
is
see
not
Brody
here right
uncross his
now.
feet there. Yeah, you got to be careful. And that's all she wrote. Brody wins by point. That was a good, well-fought match.
We're going to give Luke a little bit of time. Brody wins by points. I got to give Lee crap for his commentary earlier, but other than that, we'll be fine. I'm just
Side guard.
side guard. We are good on mat number 2. Go.
So mat number 2, this is...
Sharif and Alex.
Okay.
So let's just go to mat number 2 for the whole thing here. I'm going to try to get in the scoreboard there here 1 second.
Oh, so they're a Marcelo Alonso affiliate.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I believe Isn't Seattle heavy Marcelo Alonso territory too?
Yep, that's where he's out of.
Okay, yeah. So when I was in the Army, I trained with a couple of guys who were higher belts of his. Very, very, very good school. Nice snap down by Sharif. Would like to see it make a path to the back here if we could.
So we just have two matches left on mat 1 and 4 matches left on mat number 2. And then what we'll do is we'll do some awards, and then after that, I should probably move that. Let me put that on that side so you guys can see. Then I'll go ahead and award medals. We'll go from there.
All right. And a back take from Sharif. Everybody was kind of, if you could hear, giving Sharif instructions on not to cross his feet when he's got somebody's back. It's a highly, highly dangerous thing to do because the person whose back is being taken, all they have to do is put pressure down on the top foot and you can snap people's ankles. So it's a really, really bad habit that we try to get people out of right away.
How have we been looking on mat 2?
Sharif's been controlling position pretty heavily. Looks like he's going for a short choke now, but he's been struggling to find a way to finish. You can tell he's okay positionally. There it is.
Submission
Wins
attempt.
by a short choke.
Yep.
On mat 1, Luke Stevens and Paul Pinos, is that what's pronounced?
Yep. Luke, he is from Ecuador.
Luke has been pretty dangerous with the triangle chokes. He's won a few on that basis. Surprise, surprise, tall people good at triangle chokes.
It's got them long dancer legs. Ready? Mat number 2.
Luke sits down and is getting dangerously close to triangle choking a person that is in Chamberlain, South Dakota.
Oh, I gotta add there we go.
And we've got a back take almost.
Oh, quite, not quite to the back. Okay, again, folks, after this, we're going to be doing the results. And then after the results,
Nice
we're going
sweep.
to open it up to the adults for a open in the gi and then a no gi. I should say an absolute.
And
I didn't see what happened over on
it
men.
was kind of one of those behind the head Americanas.
Ah.
So I'm assuming Isaiah is Dan's little brother.
Yes. Oh,
And Dan wins via, was it rear naked choke?
yes. Ready? Yep.
Sharif and Brody had a pretty lengthy match on gi. Should be interesting to see how it goes in no gi. I believe Brody wrestled for the Sturgis Scoopers, which has a pretty proud history of high school wrestling in the state of South Dakota. Sharif, I don't know much about his background, but he seems to have a okay base in wrestling.
I believe his, if I went by his area code, he would be from Minnesota area. So
Okay.
But again, I could be wrong.
Probably right across the border from Brookings if he's at No Illusions, so. And a guard jump from Sharif here. Brody attempting to posture. Looks like Sharif is attempting to threaten the arm. We have 5 minutes remaining in the match. No points scored yet on near submission attempts. Ooh. Almost had the opportunity to get the arm past midline, which is a great attempt for a back take or a sweep. Brody attempting to get the legs open. Sharif fighting hard to keep that guard closed as much as possible, and Brody going in on either a knee slide or he's trying to set up an ankle lock. There's the knee slide attempt. And getting into the crossface to attempt to complete the pass. You'd like to see him come back and kick the top knee if he can with his right foot to complete the pass, and he manages to complete the pass right into mount. Or 3/4 mount. I can't quite tell if Sharif managed to capture the leg. Yep, we're in 3/4 mount now. In an ideal world, Brody would try to pummel under that left arm to create the space necessary to retain mount. But Sharif's doing a pretty good job of trying to maintain that position. And now we're into full mount.
And Grant gets a submission via his... No, I thought it was a submission.
No, I think he just restarted him position-wide.
Gotcha.
And Brody baited the roll and goes straight into a triangle. Sharif's doing a good job attempting to cut off the angle. You'd like to see Brody pull down on the shin.
Yep, that scares me every time they go for that foot.
I've seen somebody break their ankle doing that.
Oh, yeah,
one
for
time.
sure. Oh, yeah.
And Brody, there he goes. Looks like he's starting to get it closed up. The angle's not quite there yet. And now he's sunk. Now he's sunk. One point for Brody. Brody now has the mount. Looks like he may be trying to set up a straight arm lock or an Americana from mount, and that's all she wrote. Brody wins by submission. Americana from mount-ish. Brody, yeah, he got the point and he won by submission.
Okay.
There you go.
Ready?
Alex Loven from Okoboji and Colin Van Lint from Next Edge on mat 2. Colin has been a pretty aggressive guard player. He's attempted to pull people into his guard quite a bit. And in this case, he steps right into a mount with a guillotine, and that's all she wrote. No, Colin won by submission.
I got you. Last match, right?
Are these both the last matches?
No, there's one more on that match.
One more on match 1, or mat 1. I can't even speak. Ooh, looks like Klosterman is rolling up.
Oh,
Yep.
And he gets it. Little anaconda.
Nice anaconda choke. Jump that quick.
I think that's all she wrote on that mat. So now we finish up with mat number 1. So again, we have one more match after this, but then we're going to award medals and then the Open. Again, thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully it's been an enjoyable time for you. Actually, this is the last match.
Almost went for a knee bar there.
And we're off camera here a little bit. Let me. Oh, never mind. They're walking back. What are we thinking so far on this match? I haven't watched it much.
Tough to tell. I mean, Paul has maintained top position quite a bit, but hasn't done a ton with it.
Sure.
There was a Kimura trap sweep by Grant, but he wasn't even in guard. He was in side control, so he wouldn't get sweep points either. I don't really know.
Oh, and he's getting the points. Oh, and he gets the tap with a minute left. Good times. Good match. Okay, and that pretty much rounds that out. Time to do some medal awarding. So we're going to give you the honor of saying these on there because they probably won't be able to hear me. So just keep scrolling down these. Okay, real quick, we're going to go through all the medals. Okay, if you are in the adult division and I owe you money, please make that at the very end. So we'll award the medals, and then gentlemen, if you want to do.
All right, folks, thanks for coming out. Bruce is going to be awarding medals here shortly, and I'll kind of recite them off to you as we go along, just in case you can't hear them. So it looks like we're going to be starting off with the men white belt. So in Gi 160, we've got Brody Jorgensen, Sharif El Gayar, and Alex Slaban. Brody is out of Next Edge Academy here in Sioux Falls. Sharif is out of No Illusions Martial Arts up in Brookings, South Dakota. And Alex is out of Okoboji, Iowa at Jiu-Jitsu Okoboji. So that's Sharif getting his silver, and that is Brody getting his gold. All right. At men's 190-pound white belt, we've got Grant Lofelben out of No Illusions Martial Arts with the silver. We've got Paul Pinos out of Next Edge Academy here in Sioux Falls. And at number 1, we've got Luke Stevens out of No Illusions Martial Arts up in Brookings as well. Grant is somewhere. Oh, Grant had to use the restroom. Here comes Grant. So Bradley Merriman is our gold medal winner. Bearer of a beautiful mustache. Bradley is out of No Illusions Martial Arts up in Brookings, and Josh is out of Dynamic Martial Arts here in Sioux Falls.
Okay, Group A would be first place, A.B. Jorgensen, second place, Ezra Pinos, and third place, Ronnie Keck.
So, Kids Group A, Avery Jorgensen from No Illusions in Brookings won. She won all her matches by armbar, I believe. Ezra Pinos out of Next Edge Academy here in Sioux Falls. And then Mariah Cack out of No Illusions Martial Arts up in Brookings as well. Avery did a heck of a job today. She was really, really impressive with those arm bars. All right, so Group B, Noah Larson from Next Edge, Nolan Bartholomew from Next Edge, and Matthew Richardson in first place from Jiu-Jitsu Okoboji. Some tight matches between these gentlemen. They all did a good job. Group C. So Lydia Klosterman, Samantha Bowling, and Mariah Reeves. Mariah's from Next Edge here in Sioux Falls. Samantha's from Dynamic Martial Arts here in Sioux Falls. And Lydia Klosterman is from Next Edge here in Sioux Falls as well. Some very, very good matches in this division. I believe Lydia won all her matches by submission, so she had a very, very good turnout. All right, Group D had Zachary Richardson in third place. Zachary is from Jiu-Jitsu Okoboji. Had Nicole Ning from Dynamic Martial Arts here in Sioux Falls. And then had Isaiah Klosterman from Next Edge Academy. Nicole must have heard her name because she looked over at me. Well done to those three. So Nogi, white belt. Sharif from No Illusions Martial Arts in Brookings. Colin from here at Next Edge Academy in Sioux Falls. And Brody, also from Next Edge Academy in Sioux Falls. Well done to all those three. There were some tough matches had by those. So blue belt 160, Jacob Campbell in third. I think Ben got second, and Dan Klosterman got first. All three of these gentlemen are from Next Edge Academy here in Sioux Falls. So once again, we saw these gentlemen at white belt gi earlier. Grant is from No Illusions, Paul is from Next Edge Academy, and Luke Stevens was from No Illusions. Luke had a really, really good showing today, I believe, winning all his matches in both gi and no gi by submission. I think we're going to be doing absolute now. So for those of you who are not familiar, Absolute is an open weight class, open belt thing that we are probably going to do here. Ordinarily, it would just be open weight class, but because of the fact that there's not a ton of competitors, I suspect we will probably just open it up to anybody who wants to be a part of it, and we will be doing single elimination here.
I don't have much choice. Right.
Thanks.
My name is pronounced Bartholomew Moss.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh,
I
wow.
say it every week. Just joking. I was giving Jeff a hard time about it.
Okay, folks, we'll give just a second here. We'll get these set up. It looks like we're going to have about 6 people in this open division. Hey, Lee. Lee. Thank you.
Bruce, is this the extra gi?
Most likely, yes, it is.
So how many do we have participating in Absolute?
In the gi, we have 6.
Okay.
Okay. Jacob and Bradley on mat number 1. Luke and Dan on mat number 2.
Participating in absolute.
No. This is for blue belts and white belts.
Because I thought it was like for everybody.
Thanks.
So if we go on YouTube, we can watch it?
Yep, sorry, I got it. Yes, you can.
I'd let him handle this right now. He's going to get this all set up.
Mac and cheese and warm milk.
2 seconds, okay? Thank you.
Well, I mean, if you're still going to not have heel hooks and knee, Bruce, for absolute, is it all good? If it's IBJJF legal, are we allowing it?
Heel hooks? No, not in gi.
No heel hooks and gi, but like toe holds, knee bars.
You can, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So same as usual, like toe holds, knee bars, all good. Just no heel hooks and gi. Those are never allowed.
See you later. Thank you.
Take care. Try safe.
Apologize, folks. Having quite a bit of struggles here trying to get the registration going together.
So we're gonna say no, I don't.
All right, and thus begins the absolute. Ironically, both of the larger gentlemen are No Illusions guys, and both of the smaller guys are Next Edge Academy guys.
mat 2 against the winner of this, and Paul, you'll be on the winner of mat number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Point blue key. Apologize, folks. I can't for the life of me figure out how to make a new bracket. I think it's because I've already pretty much said that the event is done, and so I'm messing things up here. So we're doing this by paper.
So that's 2
For
blue.
Bradley?
The no illusion. I think
Yep,
he's
Bradley.
no illusions, right? Yeah. Nice sweep by Dan on mat 2. Going for the straight ankle lock. May have a hard time finishing that on a guy too much taller than him. But we'll see. Belly down is a good idea. One point Dan Klosterman on mat 2. Keeps trying to belly down on it. Drop it safe. Thank you. Nice pass to side control over on mat 2. Looks like Luke is now inside. Dan attempting to recompose guard. Luke's getting a little bit high there. He's going to need to be careful. And off goes the gi. We've got about 2 minutes remaining in the matches here. Nice pass attempt here by Luke. Dan in on the single. Just, hey, David, it's best just start him up after that. Just start him up. Attempting to jump a triangle there.
And I finally got this figured out, I think.
It's been a while since I've seen somebody try to jump triangle without grips. Klosterman attempting to set up the guillotine, maybe?
Still struggling.
Got to be careful here. All right, maybe trying to set up a Japanese necktie. I can't quite tell. About 15 seconds remaining in the matches here. Dan attempting to go for the armbar.
Okay.
Nice matches.
Who do you, so let's see, we have Blue, Bradley, and Dan, right?
Yeah, I got Bradley winning pretty clearly on that one, and then I have Dan winning on the other one.
2 points. And 5 points. Okay, I got it. I was finally a decently smart person. Got it figured out. Just give me 2 seconds here. Dan by 1 point. And winner. Okay, when you guys are ready, I need Dan and Brody on. Let's do mat number 1.
Dan? Hey, Dan, if you need a break, take a break.
Yeah, you guys, he's gonna take a while because you guys are gonna have to take breaks, so. And then Paul and Bradley. So Dan and Brody on mat number 1, Paul and Bradley on mat number 2. Whenever you guys are ready, we got at the end of that timer, unless you guys want to go early, in which case you can. Folks that were done in gi, feel free to get ready in no gi. 3 minutes, guys. Just hanging out here while everybody gets a little bit of rest before they go again. See you later. Thank you.
Yep. Ready?
Gotta take him to work, Bruce.
All right. Hey, thank you guys very much.
Was it a success?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so, too.
Yeah, for as many people as we had canceling this, I think it went well. So
I was the one to go well.
awesome. Thank you. See you later. 30 seconds. Mat number 2, you guys will be going off that timer. Mat number 1, you'll be going off that timer. We're back to normal now that I got my bearings about me. Got way quieter in here too. Who's that right there? Ready? Go.
Turn that other time off, but the red one.
Yes, please. You might have to get closer. Going to mat number 2 here. Brody and Jacob and Nogi, when you guys are ready on mat number 2. Or sorry, hold off on that. Brody, you're going for third and Guy still. Mm-mm. Switch over to mat 1. I think that'll be a better camera. Well, not quite. That one, if I move it, it'll go out. It's just hanging on there by a thread. "20 seconds left." Okay. Mat number 2, Brody and Paul, when you guys are ready. Mat number 1. We'll have the finals match between Dan and Bradley when you guys are ready. We're going to give you 5 minutes. So we got on the mat number 1, Bradley and Dan in for first place in the finals, and Paul and Brody in for the bronze medal match. HU, please come see me later. Two minutes. Ready? You guys good? Paul. No, you go. So no, Paul Pinos, you're right there. That scoreboard that says you on it. That means you. You gotta buy in the first round. Salesman's way. Too many Pauls. Paul's confused. Yep. Well, now. Your winner of the, we're going to call it the Gi Absolute, Dan Klosterman. Luke and Bradley, you guys are going to be up, and then Brody and Jacob, you guys are up next after Brody gets done. This will be in no-gi. Thanks, by the way. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Switch over just to mat 2 here. I suppose I could do that. Trying for that Kimura, see if it rolls on top, and he gets out. Looks like he's maybe going for a straight ankle on that side or almost like an extreme lock. Can't quite tell, though. I see he's on the ankle, but I don't think he's very deep on it. Well, maybe he is. Oh, that pops out. Belly's down. Gets a submission. Your third place winner, Brody Jordanson, via submission. Okay. Brody and Jacob, you guys are going to be on mat number 1. Bradley and Luke, you guys are on mat number 2. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow. Whenever you guys are ready. Real quick, let's while you guys are waiting, let's do medals first, second, third. So first place, Dave Austin, second place. Does everybody that talked to me earlier know me, want to say know me? I think it's everybody on Paul, right? Okay. All right. Let's go, go, go. Where are you? Let's go. You guys ready on mat number 2? Yep. Go. Mat number 1. Go. Ben and Dan, let me talk to you guys real quick.
Winner via submission.
Lucas? Okay, Luke and Dan on mat number 2 whenever you guys are ready. Brody on top in half guard here, trying to advance. Jacob trying to get a sweep going. Brody looking to pass. Knee cut style here. Jacob can maybe look to go to the back since he's got that underhook. Oh, yeah, almost to the back there. Jacob going to go for an ankle lock here, but he's on the wrong side. He might be able to get it, though. Tries to go high, belly down. Brody should be able to get out because he doesn't have any knee control on that side. Oh, he's thinking about tapping, though. Now Brody going for an Ezekiel choke. It's kind of funny. Jacob does this one a lot, so. Brody gets the submission attempt. Lets it go now. 1:56 left. Again, this is for the no-gi absolute. Jacob is a blue belt. Brody's a white belt. Jacob going again to that ankle lock. This time a little bit better positioning, but no, the leg's coming out. Dan and Luke, you guys have 26 seconds. I need a ref on mat 2. Luke and Dan, this is for the finals. Coincidentally, the one on the left is also for the finals since we had a smaller bracket this time. So we only had a 5-man bracket. So that first match with Luke and Bradley was a pigtail. Dan looking for the choke there off of a snap down. Brody has 15 seconds left, up by 1 point, I believe. Dan looking for the, almost gets a triangle, and then like an omoplata position now. Luke looking for the same thing. Doesn't get it secured. Dan now looking for an armbar. Step around. We had 1 point for Brody, and that was it, right? Okay. Your winner by points, Brody Jorgensen. Brody, go ahead and Brody, stay on mat number 1, if you would, please. After this match, you'll be going as well. Failed submission attempt there. Looked like he was shooting up for a triangle. Looks like fatigue might be playing a little bit of a factor there. Getting a little tired. This has been a long day for these guys. They've had a lot of matches, especially with pretty much I believe all the divisions were round robin for everybody, except for this one. This is single elimination. Kind of a modified guillotine there from half guard. Not able to get it though. And winner by DQ, Dan Klossman. Can't see quite what happened. Ready? Go. Dan going for the rear naked choke here for the finals. And he gets it. more than helpful. No, that's what I was trying to say earlier.